third and final week of the preseason in prime time.
We're about tonight. It's a preseason matchup between the Orlando Sentinels and the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now set 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On first down, Huffman. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Off-play action. Huffman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Looking to throw. Huffman. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it fourth down.
How about that strategy there? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing for his line throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. On third down, they're going to run for it here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Ross on the return. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, first and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, Just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw on 2nd down. Huffman. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huffman. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Huffman. Throw left side, complete to Ross. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender and work to the defense's advantage on that play.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and now it's 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Orlando with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice 9 yards on 1st down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's hit throw. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Sentinels have taken the lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
To throw on 2nd down, Huffman. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. And the football has not touched the ground yet. He's 10 of 10, including the touchdown on the last drive as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Huffman. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Justice.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down. Huffman. And he fires one that's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the
Yards out.
And the Sentinels have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedules. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for our visitors in the first half. And their offense has been in top form so far, especially their passing game, as it's helped push them out to this big halftime lead. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. Second and 4. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he will find his man on the outside. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Sentinels take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive goes 8 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Huffman over the middle, complete to Samuel. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Huffman over the middle. That's caught by Ross. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Justice.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Huffman.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. He's got 10. Off the play fake. Huffman. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
On second down, Justice. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's going to be Samuel with a run.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Let's go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. The try here for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 86. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
second and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and 5.
Looking for Ross again. He finds him again.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
They'll roll him out right. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 10 yards out.
And the Niners are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The 49ers ready to kick it away.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. As they set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense, the interception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. To throw on second down. Huffman being chased out left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Huffman. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run on first down.
Justice. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Back to throw. Huffman eluding the pressure right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Off play action. Huffman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They're sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. Here's a give up the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Sentinels have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Throwing to start the drive. Huffman. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Off the play fake. Huffman. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Huffman. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huffman. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Huffman. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
2nd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A very solid gain of 27. Back to throw. Huffman. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Huffman. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. On 1st down, Huffman. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Huffman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Huffman. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man. Complete.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
On 1st down, Justice. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, Huffman. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Justice. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
They'll give it to Samuel.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
This will be caught just inside the 10. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Orlando takes back over on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll set up to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Huffman over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Off the play fake. Huffman. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Justice. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Huffman throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run on 1st down. Justice. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Huffman. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Huffman. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this 1st half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Delayed game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And on now is the punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Huffman. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huffman flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He'll buy some time right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. To throw on 2nd down. Huffman. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he floats one there, incomplete. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Huffman. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Looking to throw. Huffman. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Huffman. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd.
On 3rd down, Justice. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this 3rd quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the 3rd quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done. I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Huffman. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. A handoff for Samuel.
Looking to throw. Huffman. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 3 yards out, as his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Extra point forthcoming. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. Second and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48, gain of just 1. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
49 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he will find his man on the outside.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Back to throw again. And he'll slide to a halt here. Out of the gun now on third down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit back to 16. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
16-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll set up a throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Now, the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
To number 35. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49ers.
Looking to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
The pass. Caught by number 12.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Okay, so thought they might go for it here down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 13. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Complete to number 13. He's the Gainers line. Brings up 2nd and
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
The Niners on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Back to throw here.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Boy, look